All right. Okay, I think I'm live. I think this is working. Nice. Yeah, I do not have anything in particular in mind today, but I did recently get this new Spitfire audio sample library. It's in collaboration with Heinbach, who does this really, really cool music. It makes like weird electronic stuff out of like super old synthesizers and like test equipment. It sounds incredible. So yeah, we're just gonna try and mess around, make some with this, kind of explore the library a little bit, see what's up. Do ASMR. I think I got a comment to do ASMR like a long time ago. Someone's like, "Oh, you have the perfect voice for it." Which, you know, when eventually streaming doesn't work out, or you know, it'd be another thing I do on the side. Ooh, that's cool. I wish it lasted a little bit longer. That's cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, a lot of these sounds are just very like archaic sounding and they're unique. They're like this exist in like a very weird space where they're electronic, but they sound like so organic and like distorted in a way. Okay, I really like this one. I think I'm gonna try and write some with this. Seems really cool. Let's work at a little bit slower tempo, like around. You may like half it, like around like 76 or something. Kind of want to keep this like ambiguous at first, like don't really know like what key we're in. Actually, maybe we'll go for some a little more direct, some a little more off-putting and like spookier. Actually, no, too. I want to turn on MIDI chase. So what that essentially does is, if you're in the middle of a MIDI note, it will pick up like where it started. So like before, like I normally if I played it in the middle, nothing would play since the MIDI hasn't triggered. But if I play it now, the MIDI plays anyway. So yeah, let's do something like this. Maybe have some higher layers going on in here. Just something nice and subtle. We can just evolve this very slowly, I think. May not change up the rhythm all that much. And this can be maybe like in a F harmonic minor kind of flavor. We'll see. We'll see how this sounds. It's kind of cool. May even have it go on like that. It's kind of interesting because that's also not really in the key at all. We're looking more at like B flat minor or something. I'm not even sure if that would be right. So that's kind of cool. Let's see what Logic thinks. Yeah, okay. So there'll be like one note out. I think the same way if we look at it, if through just F minor, I think it would just be one note. Yeah, that same one. Cool. So yeah, but I'm thinking more because the root note's in F. We can kind of treat this like it's in F minor, and then kind of treat this as like this chromatic passing note. But it's not really passing, I guess, since it's a big part of this chord. Maybe all the way up here. No, maybe we actually go like back down. That may be a nice, like pretty crunchy contrast between these three since they're all minor seconds. I kind of like that. It's almost a little wistful, a little sorrowful. I kind of want to go up now, kind of like rising, build some tension in like this next part. So let's see. If we're going from F, maybe we can start with the fifth. So, and then maybe do some inversions. Though I guess it's yeah, okay, cool. We're not really working super like with straightforward triads, because like this is just the C with the fifth. So let's see what we can do. So we put this back in key. Let's just see how this sounds. Maybe kind of weird, maybe better for this note to go up, so it kind of leads into this a little more. But we'll see how it sounds. Yeah, let's see how it sounds with it going up into it. I think it's a little bit better of a transition. That's a little too like happy sounding though. I think we're getting to like some kind of major territory. So actually, we'll copy this over and maybe just change a few things. Kind of keep it a little static. Actually, we'll leave that the same. Maybe add some more subtle variations. And I kind of want to change up the rhythm too on some of these parts. I think this will be a good start, just to get like these basic chord ideas, but we'll definitely change up the rhythm on them. This may be cool too, a little chromatic motion going down. don't really like where that ends up. I think it kind of works for this part, but not for like the end of like this 16 bar loop. I think we can do something a little bit better for that, a little bit more interesting. So let me go back to the root there, and then we got kind of, I think this is a D flat add 9. Yeah, we can maybe just make this straight up F minor, maybe. Yeah, we'll see how this sounds. Or actually, even better, maybe just go straight to the root note, or well, the like the first chord of the key. I'm actually speed this up a little bit, just for the sake of listening to the chord progression. Yeah, we can make the rhythm a little bit better on this, actually. Because right now it's just kind of straight and not really that captivating. It doesn't flow super well. So let's take a look at this. And maybe do a little bit of mirroring here. I made that one a little bit shorter. So yeah, maybe we can... I feel like this kind of works. Let's see if playing from the end of the 8th bar. Yeah, and that's not really working that well either. I think we can repeat that same motion for this first part. Then yeah, I kind of want to back out of this. We'll see. Maybe we can do it like this instead, and have the third become this passing note. I don't know if I like that either. Maybe we've been doing a little bit too much there. So we'll just have... I may have the inversion of the F minor. Kind of going back to the same chord. Maybe. We'll see how that sounds. I really like the modulation that you get with the sample library. It's very cool. Cool. Let's see how that loops too. Let's see how it goes back in the main section. Yeah, it doesn't feel very final. I think this is around where I had it, going back to A flat, which I guess is the major third of, or the, not major third, but major key, not major key. Man, it's been too long since I've had a proper music theory class. But the third chord in the minor key is major, is what I'm trying to say. Could end on a diminished chord, that'd be kind of spooky. But maybe not what we're going for. And let's change up the rhythm here too. I'm kind of liking what we got in the first half. I think I'm struggling a little bit with how to resolve it on the second part. Let's try and match that motion though. Can I do a little duplicate of that? Okay, I think I'm happy enough with this to like continue on. Like it can maybe use a little bit more work, but I think as like a foundational pad for something that's very cool. And I kind of want to just add some modulation on that's just going all the time. Because I don't really feel like automating this, so we can just use a modulator here. Set to a much slower rate, like 4 bars. Turn the output level way down. And have this up a little bit, so it's just lightly modulating back and forth via this LFO. And we'll make that sine wave, so that smooths it out. So it's a nice transition. And I do really like the sound of it down here. It's just like mostly noise, which is cool. I wonder too, I bet it would sound weird if like we tried to take out the noise. Oh, you know, I don't think I have that plugin on here, so never mind. But that'd be a kind of cool idea to like try and take out just the noise and see like what's left, and that may introduce like even weirder artifacts. Have distortion control on here. I kind of like that actually. It doesn't make it a lot noisier though, so maybe we'll just add a subtle amount of that. And that may be worse as it gets to be like up here. But anyway, I kind of want to drown this out a little bit in some reverb. I think that would help it out a little bit and maybe make the noise not as apparent, because I do like it, but I don't want that to be the main focus. I kind of like the more melodic sound that's in there. That's very beautiful sounding, honestly. Like it sounds like some like distant strings in the background that are like very distorted. Like someone ran like a 1920s recording through a potato. Or I don't know, something very lo-fi. Let's explore some other sounds in here to layer up with this. There's a lot of cool things in here. Okay, a lot of these are labeled like musical terms, and then we just have cold and warm. That's interesting. Maybe those are just like attributes for these. Oh, these are so cool and weird. Penultimate boss. That's cool. Not what we're looking for, but there's surgical, abrasive, soothing. Let's look at soothing. Noise and beauty. That's kind of cool. A lot of these are very noisy. Oh, this one you can barely hear. That's a cool tail on the end of those. Let's look at a looping. Ooh, some weird stuff in there. Ooh, yeah, that gets like to be out of key too. That's cool. I really like this library so far. Like it has a lot of sounds too. Some of them are like that. They're a little crazy. Or some of these were longer too. Because that I'd like to go on for a little while longer. Ooh, we'll probably go with this one. I kind of want to layer some strings and a choir in here too. I think that would be very cinematic. This is almost reminding me of a track I did off the last EP I put out. Kinetic kind of had like this orchestral section at the end of it. But let's get the old female choir. I really like the arcs in this library. This is a library by 8Dio or 8Dio, depending how you want to say it. But their choirs are really cool. And as I've said before, they have sales all the time. So you can get them for super cheap. Ooh, that's very ethereal. I like that. These almost sound like strings too. That's more choir-like. We'll go with these ones. These sound like strings. That's very cool. And for this layer too, I think it would be cool to start messing with the rhythm a little bit. So let's maybe take out some of these notes and just have them sustained to be really long. And also too, thing to always keep in mind, of course, or I try to keep in mind for like realism's sake, is that of course with choirs and like wind instruments and stuff, you can't actually just sustain a note forever. Like they're just gonna run out of breath. But still kind of cool to use them anyway. Oh, what's up, Ben? Love to see the 8Dio choirs. Oh yeah, I love to use them. They're so good. And just choirs in general are a great instrument. I mean, shout out to the human voice. No other instrument is truly like it. But yeah, I just kind of want to stagger this rhythm a little bit. Just kind of have it a little more free-flowing and not as rigid as the main pads. And the great thing about using these arcs too is that they already have like built-in dynamics to them. Like you can see it's going from piano to mezzo forte, I believe is what that is, to piano. And then that's a vowel, so it's just then of course you got the ah, e, o, all that stuff. But yeah, it already has like if I just took like one of these, I'll take a longer one. If I just took like one of these notes and showed you what the waveform looks like, you can see it already has like dynamics built into it. It's starting off soft, and then yeah, that's essentially just why they call it an arc. It has the dynamics to it, so really it already sounds like very flowing. This cool sounds very like archaic and dusty in like the best sense of the word dusty. Like I feel like that's not like a you don't usually use that word as a compliment. Oh yeah, that shit's dusty, let's go. Like no one really says that except for me apparently. Let's try, I have a few more ideas to get some weird dusty sounds. One of them is, of course, using sculpture. They have really cool. Actually, let's work from an initialized patch, but they have really cool side chaining patches. That's essentially where you're just running audio into this synth, which is pretty crazy because this thing is already capable of real weird stuff. And the fact that you can just plop in, we'll just do the first pad, I think. Well, actually, I may have to have it unmuted. Oh no, I don't. I have to have sidechain selected first, then it'll actually play. That's kind of nice. I love that too, but that's not what we're going for. Let's do a little bit of basic modulation on the string material. So we'll do the inner loss, which is going up and down on here on the material. So going from like steel and glass sounds to more wood and nylon type sounds is how that synth describes it. And then we'll do the same thing, but with the stiffness of the string. So string stiffness. I don't hear that making a ton of difference, though. Kind of just, it's just like almost a little too much like a sine wave. So maybe need to do instrument 1. Okay, actually, you know what? These aren't really producing that interesting results. So I'm just gonna find. I'm gonna find like a loop, like a random, like just a random Apple loop. I think will work. Yeah, honestly, I think anything might work for this. And then have that as the sidechain, and it should be triggering the same chords. So instead of that instrument, we're gonna go to audio 1. You know, we may just go to a sidechain preset and tweak that, since these seem to be set up a little better. It is still kind of getting that melody though. Let's go back to playing it from an instrument. Yeah, I'm gonna go with these actually. I need to look into it more, like how they have this set up, because the ones, as you just saw, the ones it was doing through here were not that interesting sounding. That's cool. This is cool. Usually I find myself slapping a soothe on here too, just because there's a lot of weird harmonics that get generated when you do stuff like this. But soothe, so great, just takes them out dynamically, automatically. Great visual. Okay, I think that honestly that sounds pretty cool, just listening like that half a second of it. So I have one more idea too, and that's getting Logic's vintage Mellotron. So Mellotrons were like the first sampler, like I think it was literally like tape recordings of like violins, flutes, choirs, brass that played. I think it's like almost like you play back like a tape, like a cassette tape. These are like way older, but they sound really ancient, really weird and cool. Like, just sounds like some straight out like the 1920s or 30s, 40s kind of sound. I like that choir sound too. Let's see if we can find a cool, some cool to complement that. Flute sounds cool. What about female choir? Maybe brass? Oh, it's just so old sounding. I love it. We'll actually stick with the flute, I think. Just have a little bit of that in there. And this is, I think, basically like a EQ control. Like you can make it nice and bright or very dark. This changes the tape speed? Yeah. Which changes the sound in different ways. Not really sure how to describe, but it sounds cool. Nice. Yeah, that's some like super old to throw in. Let's see how that blends in with everything though. It's cool having like this super fake, weird tape sounding choir, and then like a real choir playing. I love that contrast. That's very cool. Let's slow this back down, actually. Let's see, because I originally had it at 76, but I sped it up just to look at the chord progression. Yeah, honestly, I like it at the slower tempo. Maybe make it a little bit faster though. Maybe like 86. Maybe bump it up a whole 10 dB or not dB, BPM. Because I'm imagining something like very like cinematic. Like this sounds like the opening to something, like maybe like an EP even or something. I want to add a few more layers. And they may work on what I normally do is kind of like build it out as like a loop, but I maybe you want to try breaking out that like a little bit, and maybe writing some like a B section or some melodic contrast. Because what I usually do is have dynamic and like timbre contrast, like having different sounds come in, fade in, which isn't bad obviously, but. I kind of want to try doing something different. So let's get some low strings. Again, we're doing Albion 5, which I think I've used this in like every stream so far, just because it's a go-to. It's cool. Oop, didn't want to record that yet. As always, got to crank it way up because it is quiet by design. I think that's too high for it. Yeah. Ooh, that's super low. It's still super quiet. Crank that way up. There we go. There's some bass. Nice. I like how all that blends together. And I kind of want to. I'm thinking maybe I kind of want to write a B section with an instrument that is. I think I'll just do a piano to have something like short and staccato to contrast like the long flowing motions we're getting with all these pads. And okay, here it is. Good old felt grand piano from the Oliver Arnold's toolkit. Also a Spitfire audio library, which honestly I will be shouting them out all the time. This stuff is so good. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have my MIDI keyboard set up too, so I can actually play some stuff, which I'm not good at, but it's nice to do that sometimes rather than just clicking notes in or like trying to play on the laptop. Let's see if it is working today, though. It may not be happy with us today, and that would be sad. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand why it. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I haven't figured that out yet. Because like either way, like I have it plugged in. I don't know if it's because like I'm streaming and somehow like that's interfering with it or something. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to work. Well, shit. All right, I will do it the true producer way. Producer who does not have a MIDI keyboard type of way. Yeah, let's start with it. Let's kind of like to write like B sections, like essentially just based off of the first one. So what do we got going on here? Don't have a lot of motion, or a lot of like stuff changing melodically. Like you can see, we're just on a handful of notes, really. Let's maybe have an idea of leaving some of this the same, but adding some more stuff in. Which I feel like we can get away with in this scenario. Because sometimes it's good to take stuff out if you have a lot going on in a certain section. It's nice to sometimes strip it back. But this we can maybe try and do the opposite of that. Maybe emphasize that minor sound going from the second to the third. Let's see how that goes. Let's try varying up the rhythm too. Because this maybe can be I don't know if I imagine this being actually like a solo piano section. This may be a different instrument at the end of this. Actually, we can go ahead and move that over here. I think that sounds a little more natural. You know, too, we can add the F back in here, so it adds a little more sustain to it. Oh, did it just cut out on me? Okay, no, it didn't. We can not worry about that for right now and focus just on this. So I like this little simple motif we got going. Or not motif, I think I overused that word. I think motion is like a better word, like an actual term or rhythm to be like actually musically accurate with what I'm saying. Same rhythm. Yeah, and same thing for this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it goes down, then up, then down, then up, down, then up. Yeah, this is pretty simple and really doesn't deviate too much from this. But maybe we can change that. We'll see. Have the wrong note there. Maybe we can not have this be in that same chromatic place. May have this go up to the minor second. No, that clashes a little too much. It's a little. There definitely needs to be a few more changes. That's what I was struggling to say there. Like I feel like this should be going down here, and then this needs to be a little bit different. Maybe have it go back there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like any of that. Honestly, let's just see how this sounds. Keeping it the same. Maybe just changing one or two notes. This is turning into like a more like relaxing stream. Not like a super entertaining one. This is like an ASMR stream pretty much. All I need to do is whisper now. I'm like, okay, now we're gonna move the piano chord progression. I forgot my train of thought. We'll do something with that. Yeah, I think I want to see how it sounded on a synth and go back to the library we were using, the Heinbach. In which, again, if you haven't checked out Heinbach's channel, go do that. This stuff is so cool. Oh, there's percussion in here too. And atonal stuff. Ooh. But yeah, let's look at the short blips. I'm soothed. Relaxing, soothing piano music to be relaxed and soothed too. And then that happens. Ooh, weird. Yep, okay, and the relaxing part just came to an end. Let's go here and hit not abrasive, we're going to hit soothing. And pick one of these. Broken oscillator keys. I think that was one of the ones we had. You see, these aren't super short though. Let's go back to something else that we know we can make weird. Let me start from scratch again with this. I think I can make some cool, like some short and plucky. Well, you know, I'm going to change all these MIDI notes to be the same length. Actually, hold up. I think there's a way to do that if I hold like shift. Yeah, wow. We have the technology now. Cool. Let's put another delay on it, because why not? More reverb, why not? And now I've turned it not to a short sound. Hey Carolyn, what's up? It's a very floaty sound, maybe because it's already in my head. This morning I played Sky Children of Light with my friend for like 3 hours and it reminded me of it. Huh, I haven't heard of that game. But yeah, it is very like clouds and like floaty kind of stuff. Honestly, this is what I needed for a Wednesday. Like I was like so tired at work. I'm like, I cannot wait to just like make some music and just relax and not think about all this random BS I gotta deal with. That's cool. I actually like that transition of it being very like big and then going to like these little plucks. I'm kind of imagining in my head a little counter melody for this. Maybe on a E piano somehow. We'll see. We'll see. I wish my keyboard was working because I'd love to play on it, but I cannot figure out why it sometimes wants to work and sometimes does not. Anyway, I'll play on my laptop, which is way harder to do, but we make it work. Yeah, I'm kind of imagining like little blips as like little countermelts. I know why I'm doing that. I imagine it having like an echo on it. We may not stick with this instrument either, but I had a feeling I could make it kind of blend in here. Like I just want like a little stabby, short little sound. Let's go ahead and put tape echo on there. Yeah, that's perfect. Just have it be a narrow bandwidth, have the spread on it, and feedback up. Yeah, the piano isn't really what I wanted. I guess I could try and spend some time making it weird sounding, but I think I can get better results if I start out with like a synth. I kind of want to try out Alchemy, which I haven't used a ton, but this is like a sort of recent addition to Logic. But I can change like the waveform on here, so we can see if we can get something cool. Oh, actually, that's kind of cool. That's not what I expected. That's like very super light sounding. Just like a little hum almost. Okay, need to turn that way back up. Yeah, no. That's not really working. It's a little too inorganic sounding, a little too synthy. So we need something. I didn't want to use the piano, but I might. But let's look at what else we have in Oliver Arnold's. These are mostly pads, but they may work for short plucky sounds if we mess around with the settings. Kind of like that. Yeah, actually, yeah, we can work with this. May turn the release up a little bit more. How do I turn the effects on? Is it gonna let me? Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, honestly, that's pretty cool. Maybe tweak that a little bit more. And that is cool, but let's have it on without for right now. It loses a lot of definition without the distortion though. It's like a little too soft without it. Let's put our own distortion on it, actually. See if we can get something a little more tame. Maybe a bit crusher? Sort of working. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's try this though. Yeah, it's kind of getting that same kind of sound. That's a shame because I like this. Kind of want to make it work, but how about we leave this in as a layer? And yeah, I didn't want to do this just for the sake of having some different. But let's see how it sounds on the piano. Maybe like an octave up, actually. I do actually kind of like that. But let's have it on a different track so we can have a little more control over it. I like that, just like a little light little bleep, bloop. Yeah, what if we distorted this? I love just running it through like the default amp that comes up. But we can explore. Oh wow, I forgot they have a ton of these. I kind of like that. That is very unusual sounding. Like running a piano through an amp like that, like makes it sound super old. It's kind of what we get for like having all that noisy stuff too. It kind of makes sense. Let's have these match a little bit better. So we're going up to the G sharp right there. Actually, I get now that'd be A flat to be technical about it. And this goes up to that, oh, the C sharp. Huh, okay. I don't know what I thought it was. And I think that's what on the B natural? Oh no, I'm thinking the wrong thing. E. Just on the E. Cool, let's combine that all into one. Okay, this is nice. We have like a nice little A and B section going on that are pretty different from each other. There gets to be some weird stuff in here, since I have it going on that note E that's on the key. Right here. So maybe we'll just put that, yeah, maybe we'll leave that on the F, actually. Just because it is out of the key, technically, if we're working in F minor, and having the echo on it kind of like makes it, that dissonance continue for a little bit longer than it should. Kind of overlaps with some other stuff, so let's add some percussive stuff in here. Let's go back to the Heimbach library, because we did not explore the percussive things in here. And I'm sure they're cool. So percussion, drum hits 1, sure. I guess these are drums. Sure. Boy, that's a crazy effect. That sounds like some kind of weird phasing, modulation, something going on. Those are weird. Let's try and work with some of these, though. I think they could be cool. Let's arrange them just in this section, just for right now. Actually, no, we'll do this like first part instead. May have to turn this up too. Maybe pretty quiet. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty quiet. Except for those high sounds. There's a lot of super squeaky stuff in there. Definitely some like dying electronic sounds. Let's try and write something basic to get us going for the sounds. Yeah, it sounds like a bat. Like a small animal. I mean, you could use that in a cool way, I'm sure, but oh, that definitely don't work for this track. Dun, 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 dun. What if we just made that half as... Ooh, what am I selecting? Whoops. What did I do? Okay. Anyway, half speed. Okay, that's the closest thing I've heard to like a usable snare. This is usable. Okay, real snares are down here, I see. Yeah, I kind of like it super quiet there. That's cool. But yeah, let's, of course, you already know, gotta make it a little bit a little bit more effed up. So let's control the stereo image a little bit. Put a not that plugin. Where the heck? What am I even thinking of? Yeah, okay. Imaging, direction mixer, yes. And then make everything below 110-ish hertz mono. And let's get... I'm thinking just the snares, but maybe just do every other snare have an echo on it. Let's see how that sounds. I'm thinking something weird too. Let's get Singularity, which I usually use just like for raw effects, but it's actually a delay plugin. Mushroom Trip, sure. Okay, that's really cool on its own. Sometimes I'm like, I want to tweak a bunch of presets and stuff, and I'll tweak this one a little bit. But sometimes it's like just perfect out of the box. Okay, yeah, I messed it up. I liked how it was. Put another echo on there for good measure. Now I'm thinking some real drums might be cool. I've been using some 8-dial ones a lot. Actually, you know what about a sand drum? I haven't used this library in a while. This is a very interesting library. I haven't used anything that's like sounds really like it, just because it is what it sounds like. It's a drum out of sand. Actually, those hits all sound normal. I kind of like that though. But let's look at wave rattle. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Exit out of that one. Nope. Yeah. It's like a little very different sounding from a lot of drums. But I don't think that was the one I'm looking for, though. It's a core library, so it should be in there. I wonder if it has just the wave samples in here. Okay, cool, it does. Okay, let's just pull... Can we just pull these in? No, I know what. Can I show in Finder? Let's see. Open contain folder. Hey, there we go. You can just look at them in here. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. This is also kind of ASMR sounding. This truly could be an ASMR stream. On Wednesdays we make ASMR music. It's fine. Let's see if we can incorporate this. Let's see if this works with these weird blippy electronic sounds. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that. Even just arranged like this, that's kind of cool. That's just a coincidence too. So that's unfortunate. That it sometimes stuff works out like that. It's not often. Sometimes I feel like I just like play stuff just to get it in the arrangement window, and then I hit play, and it's like, oh, this sounds good where I put it randomly. But let's listen again, a little more context, have it a little bit quieter. Oop. Too, let's go ahead and pan these. So this one coming in from the left, this one coming in from the right. Okay, do I not have anything loaded for this? Okay, I had it loaded for that one. I'm not sure if those will work. Those are very tonal sounding. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe those, though. These might work all the way up here. Let's get these a little bit lower so they actually play a note, or play a sample rather. Cool, I like that. It's like very unique sounding percussion. We can maybe get some more weird stuff going on though. I actually have my samples a little bit better organized now, which I had on my old laptop. I just finally brought it to my new one, so I can like more quickly pull up loops that I like, or just things I want to sample, and just like samples I want to use. Essentially, just all my cool music production stuff. But where the heck is the thing I'm looking for? I said I'm better organized, and now immediately I'm like, oh shit, where's my stuff? Is it not in here? EEPROM pack. Honestly, yeah, I think it's a sign to go to the EEPROM pack. I wanted to get this stereo contact. Is that down here? Okay, yeah, it is. I'm just tripping. But then, okay, after this, I'm going to the EEPROM pack, though. Yep, all these loops are so cool. Okay, let's hit up the okay. EEPROM. I didn't click on it. EEPROM, there we go. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down for this. Go away. Be gone, Doc. Yeah, turn the volume down. Yeah, I saw it. We all saw it. Now, this is also a really great sample pack. An EEPROM. Oh man, EEPROM just makes such cool music. A lot of it's very aggressive and very like glitchy and like West Coast bass sounding. It's so cool. Yeah, aggressive stuff. The ASMR stream is all of a sudden just over when you have sounds like that. But honestly, that could work. We'll see. That probably couldn't, but... But these could be like cool effects and transitions. I like that. Ooh. Ooh. Just the contrast between these two sounds. Beautiful. Oh God. That's a crazy sound. Yeah, I kind of want to try and use that somehow. We'll see. Let's arrange these. I might not use these as loops. I might just cut them up a little bit. Actually, yeah, let's... I know for sure. I just want the kick and snare from this loop. Very cool. Just have 4 bars arranged, and let's actually mess around and have Logic cut this one up for us. Boy, that's a lot. That could be cool though. That'd be cool. I like the idea of kind of like letting the computer determine stuff and see what it gives us, because it makes choices that we normally wouldn't. The sounds are so good. Oh yeah. You already know it's EEPROM. The sounds are going to be so good. We can delete this now that we've cut it up. Let's try out some of these EEPROM samples now. Turn them down because they're super loud. I just want the tail end of that. It's like a little impact. This could be like a nice little offbeat hi-hat. And we'll arrange this too, because I like this without the drums and also with it. So it'd be cool to have contrast going on. Okay, why? Wait, why does that kind of work? Why? Wait. Why is that gonna work? I was like, I'm gonna have to do something to this. That kind of works. It's super aggressive sounding, but it like fits in with this. I don't understand how that. All right, I mean, yeah, we'll leave it in there, untouched. I was like, I'm gonna have to process that. Nope. And some of these will, I kind of want to just have as effects, so like not part of that loop. Stuff like that. I didn't even go for even longer. This can be just like a nice, almost like ghostly snare. Actually, this too, we can just use for a texture. Just stretch it out, maybe a lot. Then we're gonna cut back some of that high end too. And put a little bit of weird reverb on that snare sound too. Okay, and that did not need to. That's 4-bar loop. I had like a 4 and 1/2. Was it still not lined up? Oh no, it is. Okay, my playhead wasn't. Let's see how this sounds in context like this, just with a little bit of arrangement. Nice. And I want to see how maybe just like these guys sound under the first part. I actually do want to process the kick for this part. Just make it like super blown out, but then put it way in the background. Maybe even have some like other crazy effects on it, or just like stretch it out maybe. feeling like this needs maybe a little something else to drive it forward. If like we're gonna have like these drums come in here. I'm not sure what though. I'm feeling like something like kind of sequence sounding. I may just like mess around with a weird synth. Like do some resampling. I feel like I can make like some cool little like backing rhythm. Okay, I was looking for something specific. What was it? Oh, I think it was just 3/8. And just changing up the rhythm. Yeah, and then maybe just resampling this to be something a little cooler. Yeah, because that's like kind of dubstep sounding, and that's not what this is about. Not right now. Maybe not this particular glitch plugin. Maybe just something to slice it up a little bit. Let's try some of these presets. Honestly, I can kind of work with that. Because we can make that pretty weird, and it divides it up into nice little rhythmic chunks. So I want to half speed it. Because now it's less of a synth and just more like a weird rhythmic element. Yeah, this is real quiet, but I think it'll sound good in the background. Sound or how it sounds with everything layered on top of each other. That's cool, and that gives us a lot of arrangement options too, because we can have these be separate sections and then have them come together, and like, you know, there's options for having what section comes first. could maybe start off with a more staccato section. Or start off with like these pads, like kind of fading in. Or maybe a combination of both. But yeah, do you guys have any track names? I'm accepting track names from the chat, mainly from Carolyn. But I'll let anyone else chime in. In the meantime, I will think about some arrangement decisions. Toe squared, or Toe 2, the return of Toe. Damn it, Toe is back. It's back. It's haunting me. There always has to be some weird chat topic. It has to happen. It's part of the stream now. Sometimes it just happen to be toes, or a single toe. M said toe toe toe. And to that is what I say to that. We'll let that come in there too. Why not? And then I think after there, maybe just go straight into this. Not sure when I want that to come in, honestly. Maybe just halfway through and have it be... have it be kind of ambient at the end here. I don't know. Could be. I could see it being like longer all the way here, but there need to be like something else going on. Because it'd be like a little bit too, maybe a little bit too boring that way. I'm not sure. Honestly, may just have it fade in, and then like this last section is where it will like really come out. I think that's a good compromise between the two ideas. And then for this, I think I'll just have kind of want to just have it be high pass, maybe have reverb on it when it comes in. We'll see what sounds right. Put that at 0. And then have this fade in right here. At the very, very end here, we actually do not want it to go up right there. We just kind of want it to sustain. Actually, what if we had to go up to the F? Yeah, go up to the root note, see how that sounds. Oh, I guess we need this to go up there too. Or we can just delete that. And that can just stay there. And then these ones too, we have to move around. So, oh, these are drums. Or some of these are drums, right? Are all these drums? I think so. Yeah. Okay, they're up here. Got confused. Okay, there we go. Nice. Damn, I'm gonna have to name this toe. I didn't get any other suggestions. It's gonna have to be toe. Toe 2. The second toe. Oh, thank goodness Carolyn's back. Yeah, we need a name. Okay, that almost looks Spanish. Like I want to say Aquila instead of Aquila. Aquila doesn't sound terribly wrong though. constellation. That is cool. I can get down with some constellations. We can add that to the stream tracks folder. Let's go. Because it has both wind and a starry sound. Yeah, I think it does. Like the wind, there's like almost like a literal wind and noise kind of sound with this. Like it's very atmospheric. And then like I see the stars as these little plucky sounds. And the piano. Aquila is Latin for eagle. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I took a little bit of Latin in high school. But most of that has left my memory. I think I can mix these drums in a little bit better, but I'm happy with this for right now. Apparently this one in particular carried Zeus's Thunderbolts. That is awesome. Carolyn with the facts again. I wish I remembered things. Yeah, me too. Wish I remembered cool facts. I'm happy with this, honestly. I had an idea for a stream, and maybe you guys can let me know if this is a bad idea or not. But I've been wanting to go through old project files. So like that may be fun to do on stream. Like look at old, potentially like bad project files and like just go through them. I don't know. That may not be a good idea. Because I've like making stuff from scratch, and like some of these from where are some of these from? Yeah, look at some of these names. Drum Step 175, 2014. Oh my god. I wasn't like that serious about making music back then either. So there's no way this stuff is good. You know what? We'll open this just for fun. Yeah, we'll just save this. What's a remember? My brain is looping elevator music. Oh, and M says yes, this is a good idea. I don't know. This may be not a good thing to have on stream. Oh gosh. This may be a bad idea. Like, oh yeah, weather control music was super shitty in 2014. Yeah, but essentially I just want to go through a lot of my older projects just to see like if there's anything I can do with them, because they're just like kind of gathering dust on my hard drive essentially. So like I figure I can either like do something with them or like just scrap them for parts. Okay, so far this isn't terrible. Just like an ambient thing. I was expecting my shit to be like way worse. Oh, I can make a VIP. Oh, that's a cool idea. That'd be, yeah, actually that'd be a really fun stream idea. So I could take a track I've released and make a VIP. These are supposed to be strings, and they are not. Okay, again. That's supposed to be strings. Let's real quick. We'll fly in some strings, so it doesn't sound super wacky. Strings, long, sure. Get this going real quick, so we're not listening to like just sine waves playing weird stuff. I picked like this may be like the one project file that's not bad. This isn't the worst thing ever, honestly. I was really thinking this is gonna be bad, but I mean, it's like a simple little. Yeah. Okay. This we could work on something like this. Like this definitely has parts of it that I could reuse. Like I'd probably change up the melody and some stuff, but like ambient intro is kind of cool. One of those sounds is cool. I don't know which one that was. I think that was this. Okay, which it should not sound like that either. Okay, I kind of want to look through some other ones. 4 bars version 2. That's probably bad. Some of these might be good though. I guess like if that one's bad, or if that one we just listened to is good, potentially these aren't all terrible. They have all bad names though, but I mean that's nothing. I've continued to do that for a long time. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I kind of want to go buy these one by one because I looked at this one the other day. Yeah, let me. I'm just gonna make a. I've been meaning to do this too. Make it like a spreadsheet or something, or like a list real quick, so I can like keep track of like what's not bad. I'll do this like mostly off stream, but I just want to make a list so I don't forget. But I'll just put 175 drum step on here, and make this originals 1. Can't type. But yeah, we'll close out that from now. But I think I'll revisit that one. That one's kind of cool. But yeah, let's just look at the next one. Why not? I now at this point, like I kind of want some really bad music. But yeah, at some point too, I will definitely look at other tracks, like tracks I've released, and like just try and like remix it, do a VIP. Maybe we'll do it Friday. That could be a fun stream. You should share that song you made when you stole lyrics from one of my journals. I don't know if I want to play that on stream because I remember that one. Okay, Massive is missing, but I'll see if we can replace it with just any synth. See if it sounds normal. Real question is, why is the snare missing from this? What kind of buildup is that where it just stops? What the hell is that? Also, yeah. One random growl in there. Okay. Okay, yeah, there are a bunch of sounds missing too, but it's like shitty dubstep. Yeah, okay. So this is bad. I mean, like some of the melodic stuff isn't awful. Let me see if I can find that song that Emily's talking about. Yeah, the longest fake out drop ever. Yeah, it's just like a solid like 10 seconds of silence where you like just hype up the crowd, I guess. Oh, you guys ready for the drop? It's coming in like 20 seconds. You gotta wait. Yeah, I don't know if I can find that track. I really want to now because I wonder where it is. I bet it's like under like some weird file somewhere. But I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Because that track that Emily's talking about is one that I did for like a college project or something. But you had to either like get a vocalist to sing on it or like sing on it yourself because you had to like write lyrics. You know, I cannot sing. I cannot sing to save my life. Oh, I gotta find this now. Talk about cringy stuff to play on stream. This would take the cake. Damn. I'm gonna pull up an air track in the meantime while I look for it. Let's see what we got. See if we can get something cool going. Oh, you know what? I know it would be a cool track to play that never got released. This may be not a good idea to load, but we're gonna find out. Because it may just be missing a bunch of stuff. Ooh, okay, yeah, looks like it is. We'll see how it sounds, though. I'm gonna look for the other project in the meantime. Okay, no, that's not acceptable. Is that just this? That's like something's missing and just making a high-pitched sine sound? Yep, alright, mute that. That's bad. That guitar is fucked up. Why is that so fucked up? Okay, I don't know what the deal with that was, but we'll see if the rest of it plays normally. And the song I'm looking for may be on like a different hard drive. Which I don't know where I put. Oh yeah, this is missing some massive patches too, but it's kind of a cool track, but never end up getting released. Why? Okay, wait. Why is this so out of time? Like none of the drums are synced up. Is it the guitar? Okay, what? I don't know what's going on here. It's so out of sync. Why? Okay, yeah, a lot of stuff is just way out of time. I'm gonna search for one more. Search for this other track one more time, because I would really like to find it. I feel like I remember the name of the track, but I don't know if I have it on here. That's too bad. That is too bad. I'll have to find that though, because it is cringy. It would be pretty funny to play on stream. Let's look through a few more. Just some random ones. Because I have a lot. There's a lot. But maybe I can pick out some tracks I've released to make VIPs of, because I really like that idea. Distortion weapons. That has to be good, right? If I'm naming it distortion weapons, surely that makes it good. What's the most recent version of this? 2019. Yeah, this is slightly more recent. If distortion weapons is bad, I'm probably going to end the stream. Just like we all have to go to bed. It's just that disappointing. Well, we can't find a bunch of audio files, so we're not off to a good start. And we're getting the rainbow wheel. It's not looking good, folks. How many? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. This is 84 tracks. Very colorful. Lots of orange and stuff in here. Yeah, if this is bad, we may just have to go to bed. I have to go to bed. Okay, never mind. Like, a lot of the main sounds are missing. This is going to be disappointing going through old tracks and be like, oh yeah, none of it's here. I think I had a filter on this that's no longer on my system. That's kind of a cool loop though. Very brutal. It's so empty. This is just another track that has an unnecessarily long build-up. lined up. And this sounds so slow. This sounds like I slowed it down and it's not working. Okay, what's over here? Yeah, did I like slow this down somehow? Is there like a tempo automation? Oh, there is. Has this just been playing at 117 when it should be playing at 160? I mean, that'll make a lot of sense, but I don't know why I would go to that. Okay, it makes more sense at 160. I don't know if it's good. Except for this loop. This sounded better slower. But this makes more sense. Faster. Oh, yep, all those sounds are missing. That one's a good one to keep in mind. This may be a real track. Let's see this, because I think I remember this one. But yeah, I guess I'm not ending the stream there, because it was like it wasn't great, but it was kind of mid. So I can't really like go out on a bad note, I guess. But that's not like a high point to go out on. Oh, there's so many plugins that aren't on here. Oh no. Yeah, those are missing. All that is missing. Okay. Actually, that should be fine. This is the weirdest start to a track I've ever heard. What the hell was that? I think it's just because it's missing plugins. Yeah, these sound so weird without like the right plugins on them. It's so weird. Some of these sounds are cool. I like this little break here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, before Friday, I'll look at some actual tracks to make VIPs out of. Like I might do like the normal thing I've been doing, which is make a track from scratch, and then make something, or make a VIP of something. But I'll have that figured out. I'll pick out some tracks that like the project files aren't totally messed up on. Oh, we could look through some soundtracks. These still have dumb names, but I think they're cool. And they should all load theoretically. I don't know if this will play. I bet I have to put it into Logic first. A lot of my soundtrack stuff, I say soundtracks with like air quotes, just because it's not a soundtrack for anything, it just sounds like it is. I'm usually a little bit better organized with those. Like I have like bounces of them, like rendered files. Okay, maybe I should finish that one. That one sounds kind of cool. The Scent of Fire. Kind of an edgy name, but I kind of like it. What else? There's another track I had started working on a while ago that I meant to finish. I think the name of it was Lightning Shield. But I did not... Yeah, I don't think I ever finished this one. Oh, yeah, because I had like so many alternate versions of it. You guys can let me know what you think of this one, though. Because I think the consensus I got from people I showed it to was that, oh, God, okay, missing some stuff, as always, looking at these old projects. The consensus I got from people is that they didn't like the first section, but like the ending, the second section. But a lot of stuff is missing, so it might not sound right anyway. Skip that part. Oh shit, okay, there's a choir. Did not know that was in there. Okay, kind of beautiful outro. Didn't know I did that. Forgot about that section. Yeah, I mean, you guys can tell me what you think, but I guess the second section is like a lot more, has a lot more going on than the first. But that was like all the feedback I got on this track. And that's kind of what prevented me from finishing it, because I didn't really know what to do for this first section. I'm like, oh, the second section sounds cool, but it's like that's like the end of the track, you know, that's where I wanted to end up. Just didn't know how to like really get there. So I don't know, but I'll probably end the stream on that question. I like the track we came up with though at the beginning. I'll probably pull that back up. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming through as always. I'm gonna be streaming again same time on Friday. Probably will go a little bit later on Friday, just cause it's Friday. Why not? Oh no, this isn't even loading either. That's weird. Come on, Logic, don't do this to me on stream. You're really gonna crash on me on stream? Come on. Okay. Try that one more time. Oh no, is it not? Is there some reason it's not loading? Oh wait, okay. Okay, we're good, we're good. Nice. Yeah, I'll go and end the stream. I need to get going. But yeah, come through Friday. I might do some like Blender or Affinity Designer stuff, some like visual art. But I haven't made up my mind. I'll probably just do music, but we will see. But yeah, and I'll mix the drums on this at some point. I'll do that at some point. Alright guys, it's been fun, as always. I will see you guys next time. You guys have a good rest of the week. Have a good night.